Hey guys, so today's tutorial is my eyebrow routine. It has changed a bit since my last routine a couple years ago, but the concept is still pretty much the same. I have a fuller brow. I love a fuller brow now versus my old video. It's a little bit on the thinner side, but yeah, the concept is pretty much the same. I fill it in almost the same. The products are different, but yeah, this is just my go-to brow now. And I love the fact that my eyebrows are fuller now, because on the days I'm not wearing makeup, I don't feel like I have to put something on my eyebrows versus a couple years ago when my eyebrows were really thin. Every day I had to fill them in to get the desired look. So I waited a couple months, and it took a long time for them to grow in the way they are now, but I'm very happy with them. I'm happy with my routine now. This could change in a couple of weeks. You never know, but for now, this is what I've been doing for the past couple of months. So if you guys want to see how I do my brows, then please keep watching. I'm starting off by brushing my hairs in an upward position with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade dark brown. Reason why I start off by brushing my hair upwards is I always start at the bottom of my brows, and I like to see what I'm working with. So by the way, I'm not speeding up anything in this video. I just want you guys to see exactly how I do my brows without any fast motions or anything like that. So I start off in the very beginning of my brows with very light strokes, and here and there I go in and blend with the spoolie end of the brush just to get that product in, and I like to see what I'm working with. So I'm just doing very light strokes. As I get towards the end tail of the brush, of my brow, I apply a little bit more pressure just to darken the tail end of my brow. And I'm applying, as I get closer and closer to the middle of my brow, I'm lightening the pressure as well. I like the fade of my brows, so I like it to be lighter towards the beginning or the front, and darker towards the end. Don't mind me guys, I really can't talk. When I get to the top of my brows, I also lighten the pressure, because I don't want the top of my brows too dark neither. And also, I don't like doing concealer on the top of my brows, so I really do lighten it up and I don't apply too much pressure. I just want it to look perfect. When I get to the front of my brows, I just go in upwards motions because our brow hairs naturally grow that way in the very front of our brows. Now using the Anastasia Brow Palette, and I'm going to be using the shade dark brown, the darker part of it, with my 263 brush from MAC. Sorry, it's upside down, didn't realize that. But it's just a synthetic hair brush. I'm just applying, again, everything soft strokes, baby hair strokes. You don't want to go too heavy-handed with this because it's easy to get carried away. Soft baby hair strokes to really fill in the areas that the pencil didn't fill in. I'm not going too crazy as far as filling in because I like a little sparse areas here and there. That gives it a more natural look to me. And now I'm going in with the shade Chocolate to the very front of my brows, creating that ombre effect. And I'm just doing upward strokes, as you can see, because like I said, our hairs naturally grow in that direction. So that's pretty much it. And with my Anastasia brow gel, tinted brow gel in the shade Chocolate, I go in and I brush that in. And just to lighten it a bit, just to lighten my brow hairs a little bit. Sometimes, like I said, you can get a little carried away and get a little heavy-handed with the products. So that just lightens it up. And with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze and my MAC 212 flathead brush, I like to go in and clean under my brow. This step is optional. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. I personally love it. I don't do on top of my brows. I just do the very bottom. And I don't go with a shade that's super light. This is about 2 shades lighter than me. So I use this as my highlight shade on my face. So, I mean, it's totally up to you. It's definitely preference. And I don't like to bring this all the way to the very front of my brows either. So I just stop right before the beginning of my brows, and I like to drag that concealer down and blend it out to make sure it's nicely blended. And I like to use my fingers for this step. And that's pretty much it. you take a look at your brow, see where you need tweaking and whatnot. As you can see, I'm going back in with the brow powder just to darken out that tail end a little bit more. And that's pretty much it for me. It seems simple as I'm watching this, but it takes me so long to do this, to be honest. It really does. But brows are everything to me. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yes. So you see the difference? Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I hope this helps. Stay tuned for some more videos. Love you.